Hey guys, it is the third day of bow season here in Michigan, and it's been raining all morning, but figured I'd take a break, go out in the woods. What I want to do is go through my setup, how I do everything. So it's going to be a great video, so stay tuned. So when I put my tether on, I always put it on in the same direction. I find my loop, I'll come around the tree with my left hand to my right hand, and then I'll pull through. And the reason I do that is because when I'm up in the tree, I would probably say 80% of the time, if not more, I always rotate to my strong side, which is that direction. And when I rotate in that direction, it cinches down on that eye of the girth. If I rotate around this direction, you can see the potential for that to come out and slip. So I always put it on so my eye is on my right side. Of course, I'm using a TriAd bridge. You want these to not lock up. If you have that knot tight like that and you put pressure on it, what happens? It wants to lock that up, and there's no movement in order to slide that knot. So what you want to do is rotate that knot towards your bridge. I'm sorry, the bridge loops away from the bridge, so that knot can expand and stretch out. When you get it to the place that you want it, which I like it typically about right there, I'll pull down on that bottom cord, and that locks it in place. So I'll do the same thing with this side. Loosen it up a hair, get to where I want it, pull down on that lower cord, and again, that locks it right in place. Now, even after I put load on that, which I'll show in just a second, it's easy to do, where you just take this lower cord, take that lower cord after it's got load on it, and you push it up, and that releases the knot to be able to slide. So just a bit of advice. When you transfer from your linesman's belt to your tether, right now my tether and bridge is loose. What I'll do is I'll loosen up my linesman's belt slightly, and I'll sit down into the tree. At that point in time, my linesman's belt, sorry for the picture, my linesman's belt loosens up, and I can unclip it. I don't take my linesman's belt off the tree. As you can see, it stays going around the tree. I'll clip those together. I will tighten that up, and that right there is where I will hang my backpack. So here's my backpack, and I'll just simply clip that on to it. Easy as that. Now to hoist my bow up, notice I've got a HSS gear hanger. And after I bring my bow up, this just simply tucks in my pocket, just like so. When I want to use it, and when I'm climbing, I'll just let it hang, and that'll let the line out as I climb. So it works pretty well the way I've got it set up. So to hang my bow, I use an H2 gear hanger. What this is, it is a long daisy chain. But when I go to put this around the tree, I'll put it around the tree, feed this through until I find the place that I want to be. I'll open it up, slide that diamond knot through it, and at that point in time, it's locked up on the tree. I also use this as a sling to carry my steps. And to do that, I'll simply take this last one, make a girth hitch, put that around my stick, do the same thing on the other end, and there I've got a sling to carry my sticks, so it works great. So to show you put it on the tree, and hopefully you can see this. Sorry if I lost you there for a second. Again, goes around the tree until I find the bubble that fits. And I'm just going to go on that one there, tighten it up. I use a simple hero clip to hold my bow. And there my bow hanger's set up, ready for use. So one thing I didn't mention about this TriAd is when you're adjusting them, never slide this down all the way to this upper knot. I'm going to take my weight off this and I'll show you quickly what I mean. Again, like I said, after you've been sitting in it like I just was, you just got to move that bottom knot up to break it. But never slide that down like that. If you do that, this knot does not have any room to expand, and it's just going to tighten up on itself right there. So if you want to be in that position, slide that bottom knot down, and you've got all this length. That is all added length for your bridge. So you really shouldn't have to come all the way down to that stopper knot. When you're talking about adjustments, the actual bridge loops itself, this knot here can slide down, and that's usually more comfortable. If you're sitting, it's going to pull more, it's going to basically tilt the saddle angle more parallel with the ground. So it's great for sitting. If you're leaning, you slide this knot up the bridge loops, and that'll bring that saddle angle from leaning up to, from a sitting position up to a leaning position. So this is my complete setup. Got 6 ropes total, including my chunk climbing system on the tree. So there's my gear strap, hero clip, carabiner. I've just got a Swabish hitch on a 9mm climbing rope. My linesman's belt turns into a gear hanger, where I throw my minimal pack on there. I've only got 2 steps, still one sitting on the ground. Bow today. I'm probably only 10 feet up right now.